your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.
Hey guys, what's up? Coming back at you with another Storm 4 video, and in this one I wanted to play Team 8 with Kiba, Shino, and Hinata. And like, I had never played this team before, really. I like Kiba as a character. I really wish that before I had stopped playing Strikers that they would have added him somewhere in the game, but they just never did. That's also like they never added Shino or even... I don't even think they have Hinata. No, they do have Hinata. I'm being stupid. No, they do have Hinata. But anyways, I did a couple good matches. This guy and me had a pretty good time. It was a pretty good match. And again, mind you, I'm still fresh. Still don't really know what does what all that much in this game. But yeah, no, it was just a pretty good match. I do like the fact that Hinata's one of those characters that I talked about that has the orb that goes around you as an assist that kind of acts as a shield. And Shino himself is pretty similar to most of the characters that have this ability that can spam you, and that'll pop up later in the video with one individual that I'll point out. But no, in this fight, I'm pretty sure I get the team ult off. Which, by the way, if anybody has any suggestions on any teams or characters that I should try out, drop me a comment below in the video. I forgot he got his team ult off.
Obito, we did it! All right. Just share the rest for me. Just leave it to me.
I also don't really remember why I kept hitting Hinata's assist. I guess because I was just being dumb about it. But their team ult, I mean, really does look cool.
Parasitic giant beetle infestation. They take root in your body.
We did it!
I wouldn't ignore them.
Round 2. Begin.
I'll take care of this.
Kiba's also one of those characters that has an alright grab. I wouldn't say it's like OP, but it's a pretty alright grab. Looking like Obito's grab is pretty good. I don't know why it got a little irritating with this game that some characters that were like children in the anime, and I mean, I guess I understand it because they weren't at a point to where they knew a lot about jutsus or anything, but it was literally just their assists would be like they popped a log down or something, or like a trap was laid or some shit. Also, like, I don't remember if it was pointed out in the anime, but whenever Rin became the Chinchuriki for the Three Tails, how did they, like, put it into the next person? Like, I don't remember if that was ever explained, but I know that we saw the newer Chinchuriki in the anime. I mean, we didn't get a lot of screen time with the other ones, which kind of sucked because a few of them looked like they were pretty cool.
Watch this. There.
Be right there.
Oh yeah, I go for the ult there, but I ain't got enough tracking on that. Now, this guy, what he starts doing pretty much is just spamming Itachi's clone jutsu, so I guess I can't get close. And later on the match, you'll notice it just starts lagging for no reason. Which, you know, I found odd, but it was right around the time, I guess, he thought he was going to lose. And what kind of cracked me up is I made a comment on mic after, like, the match was said and done about lag switching, and he himself basically admitted to it. Like, I had said something to the degree of, yeah, nice lag switch, because I find it a little funny how it just started lagging right there at the end whenever, you know, it looked a little questionable you were going to take the dub. And he was like, appreciate it. Like, yeah, dude, nah. Like, don't lag switch. It just kind of shows how fucking weak you are as, like, a player, which I'm not really saying I'm the best at any game, really, but if you've got a lag switch to win a game, dude, you're trash. Like, I'm sorry, you're trash, you're garbage. And so here, I get a little tired of it, and I start, you know, saying, well, I mean, if he can spam, I can spam, right? But I don't really think it works out for me in the end, because here, I'm pretty sure he does get his team ult. Yeah, because weirdly enough, there, I'm trying to block and cancel out the combo, just for some reason he didn't let me.
That was pathetic.
This is about where I start, like, pretty much going, okay, well, I mean, you were spamming, so I'm just gonna start doing it too, man.
We can do this.
There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run.
Yeah, so here he kind of gets the gist of I was a little pissed off about earlier, where he, you know, was just doing that repeatedly, and I guess he just feels more comfortable with the spamming. Yeah. The fact that the bugs don't blow up the clones, because, I mean, they're touching them, and at least I would think that they would make them explode, would be something that I thought would make sense.
There's nowhere to run.
I'm leaving. Die. We can do this.
Almighty good! Wait to get learn your lesson. There's nowhere to run.
Not so fast.
Learn your lesson.
I'm leaving.
Die. Tsukuyomi.
Again, I'm still pretty new to the game, but like, I mean, it is what it is. People are gonna beat shitty.
Final round. Begin.
Here I go.
That too, and I've kind of noticed, unless you're really fresh to the game, raw leveling people that have had more time in the game, like, it doesn't work. Like, raw leveling in this game, from what I understand, doesn't work a whole lot. Or raw ulting, which means just kind of like doing it and hoping it hits, or thinking it's going to because of their positioning or whatever.
Think again.
Not so fast.
Yeah, there I go again, just calling the assist out for no reason. And here you can notice it just starts lagging for no reason.
There's nowhere to run.
I guess because he thought that he wasn't going to win, so he had to start lag switching me.
Learn your lesson. Learn your lesson.
I'm leaving.
Learn your lesson.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Die. You're not going to get your way.
Yeah, I accidentally run into his ult. And I just skip it here because I can't be bothered just watching or making anybody else watch that shit over again. Because the ult is like one of the longest ones in the game, if not the longest. And here I'm trying to play with Hinata a little more to see if that helps like the team's meta out, I guess. But you know, there's this guy has Edo Tensei Minato, so I mean there's that, and he starts playing pretty heavily on him. Which, I mean, if we're speaking honestly, like, I would consider that version of Minato pretty cheesy. Like, he's stupidly overpowered. Yeah, there it goes. Here we go. Also, one of like I don't really like doing ranked on a lot of games because you're gonna have people that they're too into the game, so they have to sit here and, like the last guy, you have to lag switch because it's that important to you to win. in a video game. As well as most anime arena fighters have just really bad issues with their netcode and shit. That's like Demon Slayer, that has yet to be fixed. They said something about the other, I think it was like last week or something by now, that they had the game down for 2 days, I think it was, and nothing was fixed. There's still like hella input delay with most people that I come across for PS4, and just nothing's being done about it, which I'll be really surprised if they do, because most of these companies that produce these games don't care. They're basically just in it for the money. Like, I would sit here and argue that Storm 4 is a little bit better of a game than most of the ones that are out now and have recently come out, because I haven't sat here and heard anything about, you know, a real bad netcode issue when, you know, if it's done on an older game, I don't really understand why newer games would have this problem, because this game, as far as I can tell, doesn't have that bad an issue unless the person you're playing has just real dog shit internet. But here recently I've heard that, you know, a lot of companies are, you know, receiving a lot of flack because they're just not working on their games that they said they would. Like, something was said about Call of Duty or some shit one time that I heard, and people were getting fed up with that. People were getting fed up with, like, the anime scene and then not actually delivering what, you know, we would want in a game. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird how, like, the longer we go with this, the more the games look promising, but ultimately have problems that don't get worked on or fixed. And I guess you could sit here and argue that, you know, seeing as weirdly enough we're having some games produced that are just not running correctly on the PS4, even though you can buy them for the system. That's them trying to upsell the PS5, and it's kind of weird because nobody can buy it right now, or at least not many people. Like, I've heard that you can kind of get them from like Walmart or some other distribution centers, or order them or whatever. Which is fine. I plan on getting a PS5 myself at some point, but, you know, until then, I guess you just gotta put up with the BS. Which is kind of sad, but, yeah. No, these guys should really be held accountable for this. Like, the issues these games have. But, I hope you like the video.